Hello friends, in this video I'll show you how to run Oracle General Ledger translation process. Before we get into the translation process, we need to understand what is translation. Oracle General Ledger has provided a functionality called translation to translate the account balances of your ledger's functional currency to any other currency. So take an example that you got a company who is doing its business in US with a functional currency of USD, but you got your say corporate office or your headquarters in say in any of the European country wherein the functional currency is a euro, and your reporting requirement is to translate your functional currency, that is USD balances, into your euro balances. Then you can use the General Ledger translation feature. There are a couple of rules for the translation process. As you know, in Oracle all the accounts are divided into either balance sheet accounts or P&L accounts or owner's equity accounts. So for all the balance sheet accounts, translation process converts them using the period end rate, but whereas for the P&L accounts or the owner's equity account, it depends on the profile option. If for the as far as the P&L accounts are concerned, if the profile option GL translation revenue slash expense translation rule is set to say null or PTD, then translation process uses the period average rate. But whereas if the same profile option is set to say YTD, then translation process uses the period end rate. Similarly, for the owner's equity accounts, the profile option GL owner's equity translation rule, if it's set to say PTD, then the translation process uses the period average rate, and if it is set to YTD, then the translation process uses the period end rate. There are a couple of clients wherein they use something called historical rates for the owner's equity accounts, and if we use the historical rates, then system will use those historical rates. So in the current video, I assume that there are no historical rates for the owner's equity accounts. Okay, now we'll get into the system and see how we can run the translation process. Before we run the translation process, first we'll check what exactly are these profile options set in our current system. So you need to navigate to system administrator responsibility, profile, system, check this profile option value. So this is set to null. So as per this rule, if it is set to null or PTD, then translation process uses the period average rate. So in our current example, now system will use the period average rate for the P&L accounts. And now check the value for this profile option. It is set to PTD. If it is set to PTD, then translation process uses the period average rate. Okay. Now let us navigate to General Ledger responsibility. So in our current case, my ledger is vision operations with the functional currency of USD. We can check that. I'll show the navigation. You can go to setup, financials, accounting setup manager, accounting setup, and bring up your ledger. So this is your ledger, vision operations USA, where the click on the ledger options. The functional currency is USD, and I want to check couple of other things. Okay, so for the as far as the translation is concerned, the period and rate type is corporate, and period average rate type is period average one. So we should ensure that the period end rates as well as the period average rates are entered against these rate types. And this is the cumulative translation adjustment account, which is called CTA account. So whenever the system tries to translate all the balances from your functional currency to the corresponding target currency, in our current example it is euro, then if there is any balancing figure, the balancing figure goes to this translation adjustment account. Okay, so now let us check if the exchange rates are available for the period end as well as the period average rate types. Go to setup, currencies, rates, daily. We'll try to run the translation process for current month, which is August. So We'll check if there is any exchange rates available, or if there is no exchange rate, we'll try to enter the exchange rates between USD and Euro for the period end rate, which period end date which is 31st of August 2017 for August, and the period end rate type is corporate. So 1 USD to Euro would be, I just say, maybe I'll take say 0.85, and also I'll try to enter the exchange rate for the period average rate type, which is period average. So period average 1, that's the period average rate type which we have assigned at the ledger level. So period average rate, maybe I'll try to enter it as say 0.80. Save this. If there is no period uh, average rate entered on for the date 31st of August, then system will check if there is a date with for 30th of August. If there is no date for 30th of August, then it will go for 29th of August, and so on. It goes up to 1st of August 2017. So it goes to any of the previous dates to check if there is any exchange rate available. Okay, try to close this form. When you try to close this form, a concurrent request gets triggered. Ensure that request is completed before you proceed with the translation process. So this process is updating certain tables in the background. Looks like it's taking a while. Yeah, I think it should get completed. Yeah, it's completed. Now proceed with the translation process. Go to currency, translation. What is our target currency, which is Euro? If you want, you can do a translation of all the company codes, or you can specify a specific company code. So I'll specify specific company code of say 01, and I want to run translation for August period. Say August. Click on translate. Yeah, now translation process running in the background. Okay, so this request will not have any output. It's just trying to do a translation, and once this translation process completed, then in order to check the balances in the target currency, which is Euro, you need to run a trial balance translation report, which will give you the details in the translated currency of Euro. Okay, you can check that there will not be any output. Okay, now as the translation process completed, run the trial balance translation. What is our ledger vision operations? Okay, so it is actually giving the translated ledger, so which is vision operations Euro. So it is system will create one translated ledger for each of target currency. So in our case, this is the translated ledger, and company code 01201, and currency is defaulted, you cannot change that, and the period is August 17. Yeah, your trial balance report is completed. Now you can click on view output. Yeah, so this is the trial balance translated report. So you here, whatever the balances which you can see are in Euro currency. So this is how you run your translation process in Oracle General Ledger. Thanks guys, thanks for watching my video. For interesting videos on Oracle e-business suite, please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you.